am loving all of the new stock we have in. So nice, so summery. Oh, I love this white, that's really nice. The texture, gorgeous. Oh, hi there. Can I help you at all? Yeah, of course. Come on over when you're ready. Yeah, that's nice, that is. I may have to try that one after work. Hi there. How are you? Good. Is it your first time in the store? Yeah. Wonderful. Oh, that is going to be beautiful. What a lovely vacation to look forward to. Yes. So you're just shopping for some last minute bits and bobs. Perfect. Has anything caught your eye, or do you need a little help? Okay. Well, you're looking incredible. No, you are, so you're all ready. Fantastic. Definitely, we can do that. Would you like a little sort of measure up? You don't have to get changed or anything at all. I can literally just do it here. Yeah? Fantastic. We'll just take a measurement around the chest and the hips. Yeah? Perfect. I should have my handy measure somewhere. Let me take a look. Here it is. Now, I actually love doing little sort of, I guess they're personal shopping experiences where we can take some pieces and really see what works with you and your body. So let's just pop this around you, okay? Okay, let's have a look. Lovely. Take that back around. And let's just come around the hips as well. Perfect. Lovely. So, do you know the style of piece that you're going to be looking for today, or would you like to pick up a few? Oh, great. Okay, well, it's perfect to keep an eye on things for a friend as well. Yeah? This sounds like a fun vacation. I mean, if the friend can't come, give me a call. It sounds so good. I'm Lucy, by the way. Sorry, I don't think I said that. Yeah, it's lovely to meet you. Oh, that's a lovely name. Yeah, so nice. One of my faves. Okay, so lucky for you, I've actually just started to unpack a brand new order of swimwear that has come in. I have. Now, obviously, you've had a little look on the shop floor, and a couple of these pieces may be out already, but I don't think most of them will be. Did anything catch your eye whilst you were having a look? It can be difficult to know where to start, can't it? Yeah. No, that's completely fine. I think what we'll do is we'll hold a couple up just against your skin tone just to see what colours are working for you, and then I'll suggest some different styles. Fantastic. Now, you mentioned about bikinis. Would you like to just review the bikinis, or would you like to review, one pieces? Just bikinis. Fantastic. Okay then. Well, luckily, we have some fantastic ones here that I think would actually work really well with your incredible body shape. So we'll just begin. I'll talk you through to start with one that I absolutely adore, that I was just looking at myself. So this is actually a bandeau bikini. So this means that you can actually wear this with no straps. So this has one strap like so. This also has removable padded cups. So if you prefer to go without, that's absolutely fine, or if you like a little bit of an extra boost, shall we say, then that is in there. And it has this beautiful waffle fabric. I love having a little feel of the fabric, because I think anything that goes against your skin, especially swimwear, you know, that you're going to be in potentially all day by the pool or down the beach, you want it to be comfortable. You do. Do you want to have a little feel of that one? It's really nice, isn't it? It's lovely. And obviously we've got this navy trim, which is beautiful against the skin, because black can often be quite hard against the skin when we're talking about colours. Now, we do have an adjustable strap here. It does not want to adjust for me at this moment in time. Oh, there we go. I was doing it the wrong way. So we can adjust the strap, and that simply goes just around your neck like so. And then we have the fastening around the back, which is your classic metal fastening. Nice and simple and secure. And the nice sort of deep, fairly deep band, I would say, provides a nice bit of support around the back as well. The matching knickers for this are a nice classic fit. I really love the fit of these. When we're talking about swimwear these days, a lot of the styles of the bikini bottoms and with underwear as well have gone for that very sort of high cut. We've gone sort of Miami, Brazilian, a lot more of the derriere revealed, and you know, we're a lot higher up on the hip. Particularly for me, with the shape of my sort of body, I typically am a bit heavy around the hip, so I prefer a sort of more of a standard brief shape. So these have a nice amount of coverage, again in that beautiful waffle fabric. So it makes for a really lovely set, and we do also have this in the reverse colourway. So we have it with the navy with the white trim. So a nice first option potentially for you there. What do you think about that? Wonderful. Yeah. Okay, so the strapless, a little bit sort of out of your comfort zone. Yeah. What I would say with this one is, because you have got that option to have this around the neck, you do feel a sense of uplift and support. A lot of strapless ones, obviously you don't have anything at all, but this is sort of an assisted strapless, and if you do want to remove the strap when you're sunbathing to avoid those tan lines, then you can do so. But when it comes to swimming, you can always pop the strap back on. You're very welcome. Let's pop that one to one side then. Okay, just to check on your time, I'm not going to be keeping you too long. I don't need to worry that you're going to be here for hours. Oh, bless you. Well, it's quite a nice way to spend the day, isn't it? Exactly, having a little shop around. Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, so let's move on to something a little bit fun, a little bit of me, I have to say. This is a 3-piece set, and I think this is just gorgeous. I'm going to start with the top. Now, have you heard of Missoni? Yeah, so this should give you Missoni vibes. So we've got this classic sort of almost a knitted texture with the chevron here, and the beautiful colours of the browns, the orange, the green, the cream. We've got blue, we've got sort of corally peach pink in there, and it really is beautiful. And this is not the price of Missoni. No. We're all about affordable swimwear here, so don't worry, nothing is going to break your bank balance, I promise. But this is so beautiful, and this is a classic triangle halter neck style bikini. Now, as mentioned, this has this beautiful fabric. How do you feel about it? Yeah, sort sort of, that's a great thing, sort of festival vibes. Wouldn't look out of place at Coachella. Definitely. So really lovely, and I actually have something very similar to this. I'm gonna grab this one for this year, but I love wearing something like this with a white shirt and a pair of sort of shorts or something, just out in the daytime. Yeah, really nice, especially on holiday. It's just lovely. Yeah, so it's got this beautiful fabric, and often with pieces like this, you know, you're sort of worried that it's going to be maybe a little bit revealing because it's that sort of open weave knit, but of course it's fully concealed. We have a nice supportive padded cup as well. I'm not sure, oh no, you can remove this cup. Sorry, these have just come in, so I'm just double checking. You can remove the cup there. This is around a size, I'm going to go with a small to medium, this particular one. So we do have other sizing options available, and we just have this lovely tie fastening here, so you can adjust to suit, and again just another tie fastening round the back as well. So what I really love about pieces that you can tie is you've got that complete flexibility, whereas with some of the ones that have the fixed fastenings, if your back is smaller or larger, you've got no option to adjust. Oh good, I'm really glad you're liking this one. I'm going to show you the matching bottoms. So again, this is actually a really beautiful brief. So these are cut slightly higher. So around the back, instead of being a full coverage brief, they are just cut slightly inwards and go slightly higher on the hip. However, you do have the tie fastening, so again, this gives you a little bit of flexibility. We have the beautiful sort of knitted crochet style fabric, which I love, very, very flattering. I think a lot of people get a little bit worried when it comes to pattern. Oh, for sure, and I think, you know, it's important to have fun. You know, we're only on this earth once. We've got to have some fun. And I think when it comes to your swimwear, your beachwear, that's the time. Be a bit playful. You know, maybe if your everyday is a little bit more conservative, maybe you're sort of working in an office, it's quite sort of basic sort of clothing every day. You're on your vacation. Let's have some fun with our clothes. You know, get out of our comfort zone. Exactly. So these are all the way around this pattern, which is really nice because with some briefs you do find that some brands, especially more of the affordable ones, will skimp a little bit and they'll often pop just the main pattern on the front and then you'll have plain on the back. But this, you got it all the way around, all the way around. And this, I'll give that to you, just have a little feel of. This is what makes it really special. It's really soft, isn't it? It's really soft. We have ourselves a gorgeous matching sarong. Now, this can actually be used in many ways. So we could have it as a little top. Now you know, I won't do it fully for you, but a nice little top, a round little bandeau top. We can obviously have it as a skirt wrapped around our sort of hips. And this is just providing a gorgeous sort of little extra. It makes it feel a bit sort of designer when you've got it all matching. And this, you know, you could even use, maybe you're getting a bit hot laying down, you know, pop this around you, nice little sort of shawl across the shoulders to stop them from burning. Or, you know, you've got your big sunglasses on, you are at the pool bar, you're maybe walking along the promenade, big sun hat, sunglasses, maybe you've got a little white shirt over you as well. This is the way to go. I'm selling it. Good, good. I'll take those back from you, thank you. Okay, so this is a must. Yeah, I am definitely going to be popping this to one side for myself. It's so nice, I really love it. Okay, let's pop that there. Fantastic. Now, when it comes to swimwear, I don't think you can go wrong with a classic black bikini. And we mentioned about black being a little bit harsher to the skin, but I have to say, when we're maybe day 2, I like to give it to day 2 to get a bit of a glow. You've got to have a nice black bikini. You have. So I've got a couple of different options for you. I'll start with maybe more of a classic one for you, although we do have a little bit of bling, because we like a bit of bling here. So this is, again, a triangle hold neck shape bikini, but we do have the accent of a couple of little gemstones. I say little, but they are quite blingy. But the thing I really love about this is that these are plastic. So often what happens with swimwear is they will stick on these sort of metal rings or metal detail, and they get incredibly hot in the sun when you're laying and sunbathing, and it can actually leave awful marks, and it's not pleasant. These, I actually have a very similar swimsuit to this at home. They don't get hot. No. So we've got this beautiful gemstone sort of detail here. Adds a little bit of fun in the sun. It'll catch the light beautifully. And then we've got an absolutely gorgeous, rich black bikini. Again, you've got the removable cups. You can also have less or more coverage by moving the band at the bottom. And we just have a simple tie fastening around the back. But what I love about this is, especially for our heavier chested people, we, have a lot more support up here because of the thicker strap. So compared to the little fine strap that we have on the back, the more I was going to say a word there that I won't say beginning with G. We just have a larger band here. And that gives us a lovely sort of finish against the skin, but also it gives us a lot more support. So we can tie this, however suits us. There's a bit of a trend as well, isn't there? I think it sort of began from that show Love Island, where people were wearing their bikinis sort of upside down. Yeah, so we sort of say with all our pieces, you wear them how you like to wear them, So with this one, I guess we could turn it round. I don't think it would work quite as well. We'd end up sort of a bit like this. But anyway, there you go. It gives you options. Definitely. So really beautifully made bikini here. One of my personal favourites, this particular brand as well that we've got in. And it comes with the matching bottoms. Now these are, I would say, more of a skimpy cut. So you've got the lovely sort of front there with our matching little gemstones. But in the back, we got a party going on. Okay, we've got some ruching. So we've got a ruching down the middle, and what that's going to do is it's going to define the bottom area. It's going to give it a little bit of a something, and this is really cute. It is a little bit more daring, so if you want to keep yourself a little bit more covered up, we do have a full just plain black brief that may be the option for you. But if you're feeling a little bit cheeky, these do not have much coverage, but they are really comfortable. I do have these actually in another colour. I actually have them in a bright green. Yeah, I love a bright swimsuit. I do. But Yeah, these are a little bit higher cut, but again, still gorgeous. And if you feel like being a little bit more adventurous, but you know, still keeping it slightly on the down low, then I think opting for a darker colour, but that higher cut could be the way to go. Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, do you know, I think that sometimes you've just got to sort of have a good balance. So on a day when maybe you're feeling a little bit bloated, maybe you've overdone it at the breakfast buffet, which is definitely what I do day one. Maybe opt for more of a fuller coverage so you feel nice and comfortable. Then, you know, as you're feeling a bit more relaxed, you get out the skin peak bikini. You know, you just gotta go with the flow, go with how you're feeling. Absolutely. So let's pop that there. Now, the other black bikini style is again another blingy one, but I think you're really gonna love this. Okay, we've got lots of straps here, lots of straps. So, very cute. Here we have gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous diamante and chain detailing on the straps here. And the thing again I love about these, so comfortable, like so comfortable against the skin. Yeah, have a feel. Really soft, you know, you're not going to have anything digging in you and feeling uncomfortable. Because I think that's the thing, isn't it? You want to feel just really comfortable in the sun, you know, it's all about just enjoying your time. You don't want to be sort of laying there thinking, oh my god, I wish I wasn't wearing this, you know. So really gorgeous. Again, obviously in that rich deep black. Often when we see black bikinis, they can be a little bit sort of, the pigment isn't super rich, it can be almost like a dark grey. This, you've got the luxurious deep rich black. This is swim safe as well, it's chlorine safe, it's sea safe, you know, with all the salt. This is gonna have that lasting deep rich colour. And the fun bit is we have this gorgeous detailing here. Now we have a little starfish, we have a little seashell, and another little seashell there. We have my stomach rumbling too. And we have some gorgeous little gemstones that are just so sweet, really, really gorgeous. And what happens here is, I'll place this up here for you. But these sort of come down around just underneath the bust and around the back. And you just tie it up. So we've got a bit of a double tie up. We've got your classic. And then we've got this one that ties up underneath. But how gorgeous is that? It's so pretty, isn't it? I honestly love, love, love these. I just think they're such pretty sets. I think these do come in a variety of colours. We did have a set similar to this that sold out. It was in a gorgeous sort of rich blue. Yeah, it's really pretty. And I believe we're due to get this in white. Potentially, I think there's a deep pink and a red. Yeah, lots of colours though. Really gorgeous. I expect this to be one of our sellout styles. Yeah, you have a little feel. They're so detailed, aren't they? Really beautiful. And if we were talking about a designer set here, you'd be looking at maybe a few £100s. Yeah, really, really expensive. So really gorgeous. There are some incredible swimwear designers from the US that I really love their styles in. But you're looking at, you know, again, a good like $400 maybe just for a bikini top. Yeah, it's a lot. So none of that here. No, we've got the quality, not the price. Absolutely. So how are you feeling so far? I've just thrown everything at you. Yeah? Oh, I'm so pleased. It's nice, isn't it, when you start to get a little bit more excited? Yeah. I think the trouble is when you're going away and you hit that initial book button, it's like, oh, I'm going away, oh, I'm excited. And then it sort of dawns on you that, oh, I've looked at my wardrobe, I'm not sure. Have I got enough stuff? Have I got enough swimwear? Maybe you haven't been, away in a good few years. Things, have changed in size. Maybe you're thinking, oh my God, where am I going to get all my bits and bobs from? Yeah, but, starting to feel relaxed and excited now. Fantastic, it's just what we want. It is. So, I think we should carry on the fun, We're going to carry on the fun. And we're going to look at this absolutely stunning, sparkly piece. This is really fantastic because actually we have our first sort of, what I would call more of a supportive triangle. So a lot of the times, we can feel a little bit vulnerable when we're down at the beach. And, we want to feel sort of, again, lifted, supported. We want to feel comfortable. We don't want to feel sort of too exposed, maybe. And a lot of the times, swimwear, especially when we're looking at designer swimwear that's come straight off the catwalk, we're talking no support. They're built on a very different body type. And actually, for the everyday Joe, they don't work. So a lot of the times we're sort of left thinking, oh my goodness, why can't I pull off this style? But it's not us. It's nothing to do with us. So we're always looking for in the store here for pieces that just really make you feel good. And you don't have to worry. And we've got these gorgeous gold sequins here. I love them. You can sort of brush them up or down. Really beautiful. And we've got this stitching around the edge here in this sort of gold weave, and then a deep sort of khaki colour, I would say, like a sort of rich greeny colour with the black as well. And as mentioned, we've got 2 straps, and these straps are fully adjustable on both sides. And we have a back that does not have a fastening. However, they are very true to size, so the measurement that I just did on you, this one would actually be around your size. Yep, and because we've got the adjustability with the straps, it means that, you're going to feel that support anyway. How do you feel about something so sparkly? I know, it's sort of taking that little leap. Absolutely. Well, to go with them, we have a slightly more subdued, I would say, bottom. And this I really love because it means that the focus is on the top, and instead we have this gorgeous finish to the bottoms. Now this is a tanga style. Have you heard of that? So what that means is you've got your sort of brief cut out like this, standard brief, but you've got a band that runs around the side where the edge of your hips are. And what that does is, if you're a bit like me, you've got the hip dips going on, which is completely normal and natural. It gives you this lovely smoothing effect if that's something that you like. So if that's an area that you're a little bit self-conscious of, for me, I've got quite short legs and I've got quite a long torso. But I sort of go a bit like this. My hips come out and then my sort of thighs go out where I hold a little bit more weight. So I've got a little bit of a dip that goes in the middle. And this tanga band just sits just across there to give me more of a streamlined effect. If that's something that bothers you too, then a tanga style bottom could be the way to go, but completely up to you. Oh good, do you want to have a little feel? It's a nice texture, isn't it? And as we can see with the sort of base colour here, it's got a lovely sort of, it's almost a goldy green, isn't it? A goldy khaki. Got a lovely sheen to it. And I think when we're in the sun, it's nice to have a little bit of a sparkle. We see it, don't we, in body creams, that have got that little bit of highlighter in. just to pick up on a nice little glow. So why not extend that to our swimwear? Exactly. So that's a really beautiful set. How do you feel about that one compared to the others? Yeah? Maybe not your everyday sort of bikini, but I think if maybe you're going to, I don't know, I was going to say a pool party, or you just want to look a little bit extra special on the beach, maybe this is the one. Definitely. You definitely get some very nice looks, I imagine, if you're going to a nice pool bar or something. Yeah. Okay, one to keep in mind. So, let's pop that there. Now, I believe we may just have one more. And we're going back to black. And I'm going to start with the brief with this one, because it's one of my favourites that's come in. Really gorgeous. This is a black bikini with a sort of a hound's tooth, dog tooth print on the edge. These are so flattering. Like incredibly flattering. I think a lot of the times, you know, when we're talking about pattern, we tend to think that if we have a pattern that maybe is highlighted on the outside, it's going to make us look a lot wider, which there's nothing wrong with that, may I add. But if that's something you don't want to do, then, you know, we may be thinking, oh, we're going to stick to plainer colours, you know. No. What this does by having the colour on the outside is it makes the eye think only this plain bit is the shape of you. So it's sort of like a little optical illusion. These are a beautiful, they're actually listed, when I was looking at the packing list that came in, they're listed as a Brazilian cut. I don't think these are. I think these are more of a classic brief, if I'm honest. They're in this really lovely finish. Some swimwear can feel a little bit thin. This is really beautiful, nicely lined, and again, this is sun safe along with all of our swimwear. It just means that your swimwear is protected. A lot of the times with cheaper pieces, they're not protected, which means that they start to fade, and probably after a couple of weeks in the sun, they're not going to look as good. So it's making your money go further by protecting them with all that sun safe stuff. For sure. Do you have a little feel? Yeah. They're really nice. No, let me show you the top. The top I think you're going to love. Now, all of the pieces that I've shown you so far today have been unwired, so no wiring. Just like with a standard bra, you either have a supported wired cup, often used for maybe bigger busts, but with swimwear, and particularly in this store, we do keep a lot of unwired, non-wired. Don't wear my braids out today. A lot of non-wired pieces, just because I think when you're lying in the sun, it can be a little bit hard just digging in under the skin, which isn't really good for you. However, we do stock a few, and I think this is particularly nice. Sorry, I haven't unpacked these very well. They literally just came in and got dropped off to us, so I was just having a little nosy through. There we go. Wonderful. So, these actually sit, or this bikini I should say, sits on one long underwired band. So we can see it runs all the way along the bottom. This bit is actually hard as well. And we have our split dog tooth, hound's tooth, and black bikini top. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. It's very designer, very runway, very chic, and again, we're getting that nice coverage here. This is non-padded, so you know, if padding is something that you feel more comfortable with, you could add a cup. It hasn't got a holder for a cup, but it would hold under that band if you wanted to pop that in there. lovely and stretchy. This is going to be more full coverage, so if you don't want any sort of cleavage to show, this is going to be more full coverage for you. And this is what we like to call a high apex design. So it comes, if I sort of just pop this around me, it comes up quite high up here. So you can see that the coverage here would be quite good. Whereas a lot of our sort of more string bikinis, they'll come down and then have the triangle. So it's sitting up a little bit higher, but it's sort of being a little bit cheeky, because you've got this sort of bit in the middle, which I think is quite nice. And obviously with those bottoms that have the same print on the outside, it's just giving a beautiful overall look. Really, really lovely. So how do you feel about that one? Yeah, have a feel. How do you feel about the underwire? Yeah. I'm exactly the same. I think with that one that you've got there in particular, it is very comfortable. Yeah, we had another style last year as well. Sold out, got great reviews. Really, everyone said how comfortable it was. But I think maybe if you're going to be, lying there all day long, maybe have a little change halfway through the day, because you don't want to get A, quite a harsh line, or B, just have that uncomfortable feeling of the wired band. Yeah. Fabulous. Gorgeous with a white shirt as well. I love a white shirt on holiday. Really nice. Okay, so I think we may have covered all the new pieces. Yes, I'm going to show you a couple of sort of beach or cover-up options as well. You did mention that you may be going to a nice little beach party, and I think this could be perfect. Now, crochet is all the thing, all the rage, and I think this is just absolutely gorgeous. So this is a crocheted dress. It is see-through, so you can have your sort of bikini underneath, revealing it, and it's in this gorgeous soft knit. I think a lot of the times people are put off a little bit with knitwear, and obviously the heat, and I don't expect you to be down the beach in a cashmere jumper, but this is actually really lightweight. It's really gorgeous, and for those sort of maybe parties that start afternoon, that going into the evening, this is going to be it. Going to be gorgeous. And I do think that when it comes to things like this, it's a little bit fun, it's a little bit playful, and why not? It's really, really gorgeous, and I just love it. Do you want to have a little feel? Yeah, with that black one underneath. Yeah. I wore something like this a few years ago, and I wore a really sparkly bikini underneath. I did. I went all out. Yeah. You could even sort of pop this with some cowboy boots and a cowboy hat. Seems to be the vibe at the moment. Everyone's gone country mad, haven't they? Yeah, since Old Bay came out. Yeah, I know. Well, it's a good tune. It's a good tune. We'll give it to her. She's not Dolly, but we'll let her have her moment. It's fine. Okay, now just one more thing to show you. I believe I've got it on the end. Let me see if I can actually bring it round. Beautiful. It's actually in a brown and white, which is very similar to what I'm wearing today. Let me just bring this round to you. So we have this absolutely gorgeous print, and this is a lovely cotton shirt and short set. This is in a beautiful sort of, I don't know if you'd call it maybe an ecru actually, but it's anyway a lovely cream, and we've got this beautiful brown detailing, maybe a little starfish, we've got a shell, little flower, I guess is that watermelon, maybe a bit of watermelon, And it's just a really beautiful print little palm tree just there. And I think this is so gorgeous. This is an oversized shirt. I'm just going to pop that just by you, just there. Hopefully it doesn't fall. There we go. And I'll just sort of pop this on for you actually. So cute. I tend to roll the sleeves up, and I just love an oversized shirt. Now you could wear this with maybe a nice brown bikini underneath. I think there was actually a bikini that I forgot to show you. There's this one with lovely little sparkly diamantes on. Pop that underneath, amazing day look. Or just have a nice strappy top underneath. And then we've got the shorts, which I just think are so cute. So we've got matching shorts here. And this is just such a fun set. You know, when you're out and about, maybe some chunky sandals, maybe you've got like a little hat. Bucket hat would look great with this. So let me give those to you. Have a little feel. It's that slightly sort of crunchy fabric in a way, because it's that sort of cotton, but lovely and lightweight. Going to be perfect in the heat as well. And of course you can wear them as separates. Yeah? Oh, I'm so pleased. This literally came in today and I'm going to have to grab it for myself. I love it. I think it's gorgeous. This is in a... I think these are in a small. Yeah. But they're gorgeous. A little bit oversized. Again. Yeah, I don't like things that are too tight in the sunshine. No, so they're going to be great. Wonderful. Let me pop those there. I will take this off as well. So, what do you think of the pieces from today? Yeah? Fantastic. Yeah? A black sarong? Can definitely do that. Yeah. Tell you what, why don't you just stay here, have a little look round, whatever you'd like to do. Would you like to take the pieces away with you today, or would you like to have a think and come back? Take them away today? Fantastic. And the ones that you want to grab your friend, we can gift wrap free of charge for you. Yeah? Wonderful. Well, let me just go and check on all the sizes in the stock room, okay? I'll bring them back out, get them all wrapped for you, and you can be on your way. Get out there in the rare sunshine we've got. Yeah. Perfect. You're so welcome. This has been so nice, and I will see you soon, okay? Lovely. Just have a little look round. I will pop to the stock room. Fantastic. No, it's been my pleasure. All right then. Okay.